Hi everyone, it's Christina, and I'm going to start off today with an admission. One of the hardest things for me to break up with product-wise were the products found in my makeup bag. It sounds really bad. I know it does. Even after I learned that many of the ingredients that were in my conventional makeup that I had been using since I was about 12 years old, when I learned that they were linked to cancer, hormone disruption, infertility, respiratory issues, skin issues, including acne, the thing I'm using makeup to cover up sometimes, I still struggled to give them up. Until I tried Savvy Minerals, okay? And then I had no problem ditching it all. So just a couple of facts here. Europe bans 1,328 ingredients from cosmetics because those ingredients are linked to cancer. They are linked to hormone disruption, reproductive issues, all kinds of health concerns. The United States government bans a total of 11 ingredients from cosmetics. What does this mean? Okay, this is what you have to realize and learn about our system. The FDA has kind of an overseeing of the cosmetics and personal care industry, but they don't have the ability to really regulate it, okay? It's not food and it's not a drug. So the FDA can make recommendations about personal care and cosmetic products, but they can't actually ban things from being sold. Okay, it's just the way things work, unfortunately. But lucky for us, Savvy Minerals, Young Living, they're actually concerned about the product users. And we're going beyond European standards, the 1,328 banned ingredients, and over 2,500 ingredients are banned. You will never find them in Savvy Minerals makeup, okay? What does that actually mean for you? Well, for me, it meant with continued usage, my skin improved. As I said, I started using makeup, kind of playing with it when I was about 12, got more serious as I probably about 15, 16. And by that time, I would not go in public without makeup on. I was just not confident unless I had makeup on because my skin had little like blotchiness and things going on. And now I'm about to turn 40 and I have no problem going in public without makeup on. My skin is just that much better. It's amazing. The difference of ditching those products filled with the yuck can do for you, okay? Honestly, I was skeptical about switching to Savvy Minerals because I had tried mineral makeup before. I didn't get the coverage I wanted. And honestly, with the other brands that I had tried, I broke out more, okay? And that's because of the ingredients those products contained. So a couple of things that are usually there, Savvy is free of talc, bismuth, parabens, and phthalates, okay? When I switched to Savvy, my skin could finally breathe. I wasn't absorbing the chemical crap anymore, okay? The magic to the coverage part is one, amazing brushes. You want brushes that are designed for mineral makeup. Young Living's brushes actually come from an Italian company that had its beginnings. They make paint brushes for professional artists, okay? And their daughter got involved in the company and said, why aren't we making makeup brushes too? They are incredibly soft. And I'll be honest, I've spent about 2/3. I have this great bag that came with a bunch of different brushes that cost me $5 more than a single brush from another makeup company. And these are so much better, 100%. In order to get the coverage, going back to coverage, so brush, good brush, and the amazingness of Young Living's misting spray, okay? The misting spray is great for improving coverage, and I'll talk more about this when I talk about the products, okay? So getting the coverage, combining our foundation with the misting spray and a good brush, you can cover the redness. I have a little broken blood vessel spot on the side of my nose, covered. Breakouts, covered. If you're not getting the full coverage you want, you just apply more layers. That's it, okay? But your skin can still breathe. Savvy Minerals is also free of gluten, so if you have sensitivities there, no worries. You're not gonna find mineral oils or any petrochemicals, no synthetic fillers or ingredients of any kind, okay? Why do you wanna ditch those things? Okay, let me talk about the big four that I mentioned a second ago. Talc. Talc is a skin irritant. It can be carcinogenic. Specifically, I'll mention this in a second. It can cause organ toxicity. Most frequently, the problem with talc is the mining process. It's often contaminated, and you're seeing this in the news, with asbestos, which we know has definite links to cancer. So ditch the talc. You do not want talc in any of your products, whether it's makeup or any other products you're using. Bismuth, that's often used, you're gonna see that as a filler in a lot of like blushes and bronzers and eyeshadow. That's a skin irritant, okay? It's actually the leading reason that makeup products cause acne to begin with. So if your products have bismuth in it, ditch it. You may be covering something, but it's just causing you to get more, okay? So ditch the bismuth. Phthalates, parabens, I've talked about these before. They are endocrine disruptors. They can be carcinogenic. And if you're messing with hormones, you're messing with weight, you're messing with your reproductive system, your thyroid, basically everything is off if your hormones are being disruptive, okay? So how is Savvy different? What does Savvy actually have in it? We've covered what it doesn't have. Let's talk about what it does have. Kaolin clay, okay? It's a detoxifier, so it's helping cleanse the skin, okay? And it's also helping absorb some of that excess oil that you might have. Jojoba oil, aloe, moisturizing for the skin. Arrowroot powder, again, removing excess oil. Sweet almond oil, sunflower oil, beeswax, pure Young Living essential oils. All good things for your skin. This is why continuing to use Savvy Minerals over time improves your skin, okay? Preservative-wise, okay, if we're not using the nasty preservatives, how is it not growing all kinds of yuck? We use aspen bark, a natural preservative, okay? And because Savvy Minerals tends to be just mineral makeup, you're not gonna have the bacterial growth like you would in liquid formulations, okay? So let's walk through some of the Savvy line, okay? Let's start with foundation, because that's usually where people have the most trouble, right? Is color matching. Young Living has 3 different tones: dark, warm, and cool. And amongst those 3 tones, the dark has 4 levels, 1, 2, 3, 4. In both cool and warm tones, you have levels 1, 2, and 3, okay? Dark skin women tend not to have as much trouble. If you know you're a dark tone, it's just about matching which level of dark you are. But light skin women often struggle with determining, am I a warm tone or am I a cool tone? Okay, so here's a quick test for you. Look at the veins in your wrist. Are they blue or are they green? If they are blue, it means you're a cool tone. If they are green, you're a warm tone, okay? Could be, let's add that. Do you prefer your jewelry? Do you prefer the way you look with silvers and platinum? Those are the cool tones, tend to be. Warm tones tend to prefer gold. Warm tones tend to have brown, amber, or hazel eyes with strawberry blonde, brown, red, or black hair. And the cool tones tend to be blue, gray, or green eyes with blonde or brown hair. Okay. Think about how when you go into the sun. Okay. Are you somebody that turns golden brown? Yeah, that perfect tan. In that case, you're likely a warm tone. If you're somebody that turns pink or burns very easily, you tend to be a cool tone. Okay. Now, what if you're like me? I fit about half of those as warm and half of them as cool. That happens. In that case, you're probably a neutral tone. Neutral tones can really pull off either cool or warm tones. I find for myself that in the winter, I tend to match a little bit better with the cool tones, but once I've got a little bit of color from the summer months, I tend to like the warm tones. Okay, so it's just a matter, if you're seeing that you're in both categories, it may just mean that you're neutral tone. Okay, I will add that the foundation colors with mineral makeup are very forgiving. It's not like liquid makeup where you're gonna have that distinct line, seeing the difference between where you applied your foundation and not. Okay, so you'll get the coverage without, if you aren't exactly perfect on your matching, it's not going to be a big concern. And Young Living also makes it really easy to make an exchange as well. Okay, so other things that we have, actually, let me talk about this. How do we apply the foundation to get the coverage? So foundation brush, I'm gonna spritz a little bit of my misting spray, 1 to 2 squirts onto my foundation brush. I would just tap a little bit of my foundation into the top, swirl, and then apply in circular motions, focusing on where I want more coverage, okay? If I've coated my whole face with the foundation and it's still not the coverage I want, repeat the process. Just build your coverage, okay? So really not as hard as it seems, and you do get great coverage. Savvy also has a collection of blushes and bronzers, okay? Blushes, of course, giving you that little rosy glow, and the bronzer is great for contouring. I personally like to use the misting spray when I apply those. You don't have to in this case, but I think it gives a little more staying power and more color vibrance when I apply them. We also, now I have an empty container because I used mine up yesterday, but the Mineral Veil is a finishing powder. What we have is called Diamond Dust, and it does have a little bit of a glimmer to it. So we have the nice veil finishing brush. You can just swirl a little bit and then kind of coat your face gently. Gives a little bit of sparkle and a finish. I personally don't use the misting spray when I apply the veil, so I don't get a bunch of sparkle that I'm like sparkling from far away. Okay, it's just a nice little coat. We also have a nice collection of single eyeshadow colors, eyeshadow brush and blending brush, so you can play with the colors. We also have a great collection of Savvy palettes. Okay, this one happens to be Sahara Sunset, and it's actually what I'm wearing right now, so you can see the colors. This actually freaked me out. I was like, I will never wear that, but I actually just put it in the corner of my eye, and I love the way it looks, okay? The key, of course, is using that blending brush at the end, blend in all the lines of all the colors so you don't end up looking like Barbie, okay? Keeping that in mind. The other thing I love about the eyeshadows, now if I'm just going a regular day and I'm on my way to the grocery store and running errands, I apply all my eyeshadow dry. But if I have a special event like a wedding to go to, I will actually take some of the misting spray, just put it on the back of my hand and wet my eyeshadow brush and apply my eyeshadow wet. Okay, it gives a deeper, richer color with kind of a longer staying power. So if you're at that wedding dancing the night away, you'll see your makeup stays in place. It's awesome. Okay, it gives more color options basically. Same color, two different looks. You'll also find we have eyeliner. Actually I don't know where it is at the moment. It is in powder form, but I find the easiest way to apply the Savvy eyeshadow is to create a liquid eyeliner with it. Savvy spray, a little bit of the powder, mix it together with your eyeliner brush, and then you can apply nice smooth lines, okay? That's the way I find it easiest to apply. We also have the multitasker powder. This could be an eyeshadow. You could use it as eyeliner. I use it as brow filler, okay? I actually find it easiest myself. I have the brow brush and I use this end for applying kind of nice little like brush strokes to my bare areas of my brows to fill it in, okay? So yeah, those are all of the different products there kind of in the eyeshadow eye range there, with the exception, of course, of the mascara. Savvy Minerals mascara, it has lavender in it. So lavender is great for skin and hair. A lot of women find with continued usage of this, it seems like their eyelashes are growing, which makes total sense, knowing that lavender is good for hair, okay? One trick, I've heard some people like not love that they feel like they're always smearing the mascara, okay? The trick, if you're applying multiple coats, wait for your first coat to dry completely before applying your second coat so it doesn't get too wet and smear easily. Okay, so that's the trick with the Savvy mascara. We also have a line of great color combinations for lipstick and lip gloss. The lipsticks and lip gloss are infused. We have tangerine, peppermint, and a spearmint cinnamon combination in some of our lipsticks. All of the lip glosses are infused with peppermint. And the great thing is these are non-sticky, okay? You know, lip gloss sticky? Nope, not this, all right? So yeah, that's just a quick run through of some of the line. There is more to the line than just that, but kind of giving you the basics of the makeup. If you're already a Young Living member, it's easy to get hold of your Savvy Minerals makeup. Just go into your virtual office. All of this is available on your quick one-time order. Or of course, the best way to get it is on Essential Rewards. So that way you're actually earning points back on your purchase. So you start off at 10%, and the longer you're on the program, you work up to earning 25% back, and you use those points towards free product. Maybe Savvy Minerals, maybe some Ninja, maybe some oils, whatever you want, you can use your points on, okay? If you're not a Young Living member yet, okay, you can get started with the Savvy Minerals kit. There is a premium starter kit, which includes some Savvy Minerals products for a cost of $150. You're gonna get a foundation brush, a blush, 3 different eyeshadows, a lip gloss, as well as a 5 milliliter bottle of lavender. Did I say the blush? Yeah, blush is in there too. So you can start with those kits. You can start detoxing your makeup bag faster, okay? Remember, as I say membership, I always like to emphasize membership is not a commitment to anything. You need to think about it like a BJ's or a Costco membership. You're just getting access to wholesale prices on any product Young Living offers. But better than BJ's or Costco, you have no annual fees ever. So you're not paying to get those discounted prices. You're getting products, and then you're getting the discount prices for everything, right? If you're ready to get started, you can go to youngliving.com, select on Become a Member. In the enroller and sponsor position, you can fill in my member number, 381-8820. 381-8820. That, and then just select your kit and you can get started, okay? If someone else sent you this video, okay, you have a friend that loves you and is thinking of you and wants the best for you, contact them for their link and their member number so you can get started with them. Regardless, we're a big Young Living community. We all love each other and we want to see everyone well. Don't forget, when you get started with your Savvy Minerals, take those before pictures, take those after Savvy faces, and repeat it every few months. That's my favorite thing, is even comparing my before pictures over the last 2 years of all of the Savvy faces that I've done. So I look forward to seeing what you see Savvy do for you.